Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully everything is working. My screen's just flickered here and I don't know, I think everything went through to Twitch, no problem. But if that's how it went, my name is Joel Duggan, which hasn't changed since yesterday. So you are where you are meant to be. We're going to pick up where we left off here on the Citadel, working on this West Hill stone house. And I think we're going to start with this area here. I don't really want to start off by tackling this giant bush there. I think we're going to start off with kind of like this top part and wondering what we can do here to make it look a little bit nicer. I don't think we're going to be using the moss. I think we're going to switch things up a bit. I'm not sure about that either. We do have a couple of mud blocks left, so we can make some more mud. I'm just wondering if something like this would look better here. We could probably even go with a full-on mangrove root block here. Yeah, that's not bad. So we'll mess with this a little bit as well. But I also want to make sure we tackle the stone as we go. So I'm going to clean out a little bit of my inventory. Don't need 2 stacks of dirt. Stardust with a 6-month gift subscription courtesy of Cosmic Dancer has entered the 5th month. Thanks so much, Cosmic, for that that 6-month sub. Very, very kind. For folks wondering, we've been making a lot of changes in the Discord, or at least talking about some changes in the Discord. And if you'd like to have access, all you have to do is sub either with a Prime Gaming sub or Tier 1, or you can check out Patreon. Let's fill up on all the bushes. It looks like I need more mud and more mangrove roots, I would say. Dan, ping the net. Cosmic, of course, is kicking around. Good to see everybody. I think I saw me55 here earlier. Where do I keep this? There is the mud. And the mangrove roots, I think, are up at the other location. Let's just bring 2 of those. Oh, there's the mangrove wood. Let's do a stack of each. That will help. True Purple, hello. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're having a good week. All right, well, if we're starting at the top, we should probably start with this whole area here. I think I like this. I'm not so sure about that little drop. I kind of want to put in a full block of grass between everything. Like that. And then we can add in little bits along here too. Doesn't look too bad if we cover up the moss. But I don't think anything is going to match the lime green grass. This is always the tricky part. Remember when it was a wee cobblestone frame? Yeah. I think it'll be really fun because I've got backups of the world. It'll be really fun to go back and do like a replay mod time lapse where I could just like, not so much a time lapse, but like have like some crossfades between like camera positions then and now. I think it could be kind of fun. I think it could be kind of fun. I think I want to try and do a little bit more like this kind of stuff with the berry bushes too. So some fences, and it looks like spruce and stuff. 12 minutes, 47 seconds into the stream, and it's raining. That might be a new record. It's usually 20 minutes. So I think having some sort of fence here would make sense, because it is a bit of a drop. At least it's nighttime and we can sleep through this. Been a busy week, says True Purple, relaxing with some Final Fantasy 14 in the stream. Nice. Berry bushes. So if I was to create, I don't want to hide too much of this tree. I guess I should maybe think about what the tree is going to look like too. I think that works in that sort of situation. I think I'd like to have a bit more going on over here. That works. Then we'll change this. I'll come back with textures for that. I think that's okay. I wouldn't mind having a little bit more here, but sometimes fences look dumb. Just kind of hanging out there. I wonder if we can get away with some extra leaves to break this up a bit. That's not bad. Oh, but it's the same height as the... So we'll have to definitely put something here. That feels weird. Yeah, maybe like that. Just to try to get a little bit of depth happening. I don't know whether we'd want to have access there. We could just break this off. Right? Inventory's full. The woes. The woes of the full inventory. Guess I don't really need the boss right now. Yeah, I don't mind the idea of having access there. We could then... We could make this more of a path. I'm not sure how much sense that makes, but... I like that. If I wanted grass there, though, I'd have to move everything. Yeah, let's put this on this side. And we can put this here. I like the look of that. A shout out was given to Hunter555 by Cosmic Dancer. Welcome in, Hunter. Good to see you. Oops. I don't like that. Sometimes I wish we had like half bushes. By sometimes I mean most of the time. Yeah, you know what? I think that works. Makes sense. Maybe we can put an actual gate here, though. Probably spruce would look better. Just because there's just spruce everywhere else. Yep. That looks cool. We'll worry about texturing that a little bit later. I don't know really needs much. Maybe just this and some gravel, which I put back. By most of the time, you mean all the time? Yep. Yep, I do. Sure. So now, is this tree getting the shape that it is? I think that might be better. Looks kind of funny because it's the thing that you see from the road. We'll have to think about another way to get a little bit of shape into it. Maybe this back part can change. Running out of space. There are some times when you can get these stairs into the custom trees and they look fine, and then other times it just looks dumb. And this is one of those dumb ones. Just doesn't seem to want to be agreeable. Yep, I think that's an improvement. I think that's an improvement. Now, do we like the top? Might be a little symmetrical. That helps a little bit. Thanks for the lurk, Cosmic. Much appreciated. we will catch you later. Oh, something missing there. I don't really think we have to break the bank here. I do want to try and do something at the top. I guess once you start getting up high though, you start getting into a lot of different stuff, so I guess we're okay. All right, that actually did not take as long as I thought it was going to take. I don't think I like this though. I think we're gonna go back to regular bushes here. Oh, it's a little symmetrical. Let's try just have grass here. I sort of like that little bit of green peeking out, but I'm not sure. Lower this down a little bit maybe. No, that's too symmetrical. Okay. We may be able to put something else here. Maybe even like just a box. There's just so much like walking around and double checking stuff, you know? We need something to break that up a little bit. Maybe a sign on this side. Looks kind of funny without something to actually attach it to. It's the only thing. Yeah, I'm okay with it too tall. What we'll do, maybe we'll put a jungle leaf on top. Same thing here. Nope. Yeah, that helps a bit. Slightly lighter color. EWP, good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Won't be too overwhelming because there's a trapdoor in front of it, so it balances that out a bit. Now here for this giant wall, like what on earth are we going to do here? The idea was to have some sort of like grass related thing, but I'm wondering if we remove these and now here we could put the moss back in. But is that kind of doesn't match everything. Of course they're spread out. Whoops. Well, that works pretty well. Whoops. What was that? That was grass. There's room for another spot here. Probably gonna want to make some of this the roots. Oh, now it's getting too dark to see anything. This is tricky. I've never done something like this before. This doesn't feel right either. Now what's underneath that? Hold on. More grass. I like the idea of seeing that in there, right? And then do that. do not like. That is underneath the bush, so we can turn that into mud. That looks okay. It's very flat, the only thing. Yeah, you can't control vines. That's the problem. You'd have to put string down. Not quite. I wish we could do half measures, but... I'd really love to have something come up there, but we'd have to sacrifice the underside there. I guess we could try that. We could try pushing this back, pushing this forward. Oh, but then... Oh no, that makes sense. I can do that. Yeah, I like that better. I like that better than the other way around. Plus, that's more interesting. We just have to then put something else back there. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. It's technically it's floating, but it's not the end of the world. And then we add roots down there, maybe. Whoops. That'll help break it up a little bit. Not bad. Not bad overall. Before I get too carried away with down here, we should probably put some stuff on the dock. So I guess that is going to be annoying. We might have to not put that there. I wonder if this would look good attached to the tree. No. Sort of want a height difference here, but it's too much. What does a pressure plate look like? Probably not the best. I'd love to be able to put a sign right there, but obviously we can't do that. I like that, breaking up things a little bit. Yep, we're going to remove this right now. I feel like that's a little bit funny at the top there on that side. Maybe we can add a sign, or maybe we have to remove the bush. That helps a little bit. I'll leave it there for now. Tight corners. Yeah, quickly coming down this side. I'll probably do a little bit here. Actually, I really like this muddy mangrove roots for background. Like, it really adds a nice dark, muddy sort of look to things. I mean, no surprise, it's a mud block, but with the roots going through it, it's very, very handy. Oh, that doesn't look as good as I thought it was going to. Nope. I feel like I need something else to go in places like that. Like, the grass is going to be too light colored, I think. That's actually not terrible. Oh, wait a minute. I've got one right here. A little bit of color, and it would make sense because we've got them nearby. Could maybe even add one over here somewhere. I do like layering them behind bushes. They're not so bright. Yeah, I think that looks good. Oh, wow. That tree needs some love. Desperately. Good about that trick, too. Whoops. I do find landscaping really relaxing in Minecraft. It's a little tedious, but once you sort of got your palette and your techniques on the go, I find it works out pretty well. Whoops. And when you're dealing with the blocks underneath your bushes and your hedges, it's so much better than the side of a dirt block. You know, it's so much better than seeing that, you know? All right, I say that section is pretty much done. I don't know about this. I might take that back a bit. Yeah, I think it's better to see the gray in there. Kind of breaks things up. We need to move this Shulker Island soon. Yeah, this tree is also not in a great spot. I mean, I like the base of it. I just don't know about the top. Not bad. I wonder if we can get away with a root block in between all those leaves. I don't know how this is going to look. Nope, it was better. Better. Just the regular bush. Come on. So something I try to do with these trees is have them kind of lean one way or the other in terms of favoring the branches. And I feel like this one is going to be, needs to be pushed out just a little bit to the left. So the easy way to do it is just add a single layer. Whoa, not with the wrong block though. So just an extra layer just kind of nudges it a little bit that way. I think I might actually take off that top part too. The second rainstorm in the first hour, at least. You know, I think I might take that whole thing off. Oh, removing that block didn't work. Cosmic is currently supposed to be lurking. Nice. Yeah, the nice thing I think that's lovely about this community, and I really appreciate, is that we now have a number of mods that are usually around. So if someone needs to just kind of chill, then there are definitely others that can sort of pick up the slack, so to speak. And that is bugging me. That lone wood block here. I think that's okay. The next thing we'll do later on is maybe work on that one. Not a thunderstorm. Well, let's tidy up here. Now let's grab some of those stairs. Some of those cracked bricks. Thanks for the lurk, Hunter. Appreciate it. For anybody that's watching and you're wondering, like, one of the easiest ways to support your favorite streamers is, like, pop on the stream even if you can't be here and just, like, have it in the background. I don't know whether Twitch changed the mute function. If, like, having the stream muted discounts you as a viewer. But I do know that, you know, you can do something simple like I do all the time. Usually when I raid someone, when I finish the stream, is that I turn the volume way down. Not off, but just really well far down. And I've got headphones on this PC. So if I unplug the headphones, I can just do all kinds of work in the studio and have someone stream on in the background and just like have the visual, but like not have to worry about having to see the audio. If I'm doing work that doesn't require audio, like, you know, if I'm just doing spreadsheet stuff or uploading YouTube videos and like writing descriptions and stuff, I can just do that. Let's put a smooth stone here, or stone stair, I should say. And we can't do cracked there, but we can do a cracked here. Try not to overdo it with the texture in this area because we absolutely want it to look like it's a fairly nice area. Those have to stay. This level of the build, your inventory is just always full. Like you're just always full. Let's switch these back. So that goes there, that goes there. Oh, then that makes a straight line. Crap. All right, we'll switch these then. J-Tand Bex, raiding with a party of 11. Thanks so much, J-Tand. Welcome in. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Bexy, J-Tand. We've got all kinds of folks coming in. Welcome in. What were you up to, J-Tand? What was, Oh, I'm seeing it now. JT and Bex. Minecraft. What were you doing in Minecraft? Thanks for the shout out. MC Mama, hello. Hello, hello. So folks just coming in, my name is Joel Duggan. I am a podcaster and a streamer. That's my job. You can check out the Spawn Chunks and the Citadel Cafe. They're both free podcasts on iTunes, or really wherever you want to listen. And we're working on the Citadel. It's a 5-year-old server, and we're in a medieval fantasy town that's 2 years old. Angry Canine, thanks so much for the 100 random bits. Very kind of you. I'd say you came in with that raid. JT, I was making an enclosure for some Arctic foxes. I have not messed around with foxes in Minecraft at all. That's cool. I think a winter area is a great way to design this time of year. If you're in the northern hemisphere like I am, then it's very wintry currently. And inventory full once again. Say Zero, thanks very much for the follow. Appreciate it. I'd say that's good for that staircase. Nothing more is needed there. We'll maybe add cracked here. Now these are all slabs, so we'll have to add. Maybe we'll put the cracked here. Now I don't want to use stone here because we've used this stone here, so I think what we'll do here is we'll add the andesite. And this is covered up by the trapdoor, so this is a good spot to put stone slab. Or actually, no, we wouldn't want to put it there either. Not a fan of the little zigzag. We can see what it looks like here. That's not bad. Yeah, I like that better. I like that better. Fairly simple texture this, actually. Cool. Now we already have slabs there, so that's good. We can maybe smooth out at least one. Actually, let's do those two over there. So that goes like that, and this goes back. Is that also one? Nope. Will be soon. Oh, we don't have a bucket. That's annoying. Don't let me forget to come back and fix that. I'm also going to need some stuff down here. So like barrels and things that are actually on the thing. Is that underneath? That's underneath something, so we can remove this. Put in some mossy. Always helps. Tempting to make a 0 for all the Minecraft mobs. A zoo, sorry. Tempting to make a zoo for all the Minecraft mobs. My biggest challenge will be getting an Enderman to stay in place without sticking in a boat. Yeah, that would be tricky. You could do... Have you seen the X-Men movies? I think it was the early 2000s. It might have even been the late 90s. But the first X-Men movie with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Was it the first one or the second one? No, maybe it's the second one. Anyway, Magneto is in a prison, and there's a great big room, and then in the middle of the room is a single cell. So you could do that for your Enderman. You could just create like a void where they cannot teleport, and then put a single enclosure in the middle. And then as long as the top is like carpet and like double carpet and spawn proof, then it won't be teleported to the roof either. And then you can go and have like a big empty void. Actually, rather than sleeping, I'm about due for my first break. So we will pop over and do that now. Folks that just came in with the raid, if you happen to be new to my content, I take a break once an hour when I'm streaming. I step away for 5 or 6 minutes. I run a few ads. You don't miss anything. It's one of the great ways about doing this is that I'm AFK. I'm just kind of giving myself a stretch and refreshing my coffee. So then you don't have to worry about missing any content, and I get to run some ads and help support the work. And plus, you can just go and get, snacks, whatever. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right, let's go see what we can finish up. I'm not sure how the transitions have been today. The Streamlabs has been a little bit funky. I know the last one to the break was smooth, but then it was to the wrong screen. Hopefully things are going okay. So we need maybe like a barrel. Well, we've already got a barrel. Maybe a crate. And maybe a couple of other things. I wouldn't mind having one of those little drains here. I think that would be pretty cool. We could put it like right there. And we could run it. Or maybe it would make more sense to have it there. That could be kind of cool, actually. We could do like an L shape, maybe. Or we could put it underneath the bush. I don't know, poker straight seems kind of boring. I think we can make a little S curve there. So like if I had, I need more stairs and a bucket. I like doing little details like this. It's always really fun to break things up a bit. Let's put away those. I need those. I need a bucket. That should be it. So here, I have to mess around a little bit. Diorite. Blech. What am I doing? Wrong spot. Comes out and zigzags. Put it this way. So then we can grab stairs, put stairs here, and then turn this one this way. Just like that. And then we can replace this with a different stair. And then we just need our bucket and some water. That's going to automatically refill. Might have to remove this temporarily. That connect? Oh, it doesn't connect. That's annoying. So that looks cool. I like that. I just wish I could connect those. Not a fan of that, I don't think. Oh my gosh, that worked. I did not expect that to work. I think the only thing I might want to change is I might want to change the side here. And maybe have these go the other way. I did remember a bucket, yes. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else we could put there. I mean, a sign is great. I don't want to do a trapdoor. If I remove that sign, does it come back? Yeah, the water comes back. I mean, I could do a dark oak sign, maybe. Note to self, lurking only works when your device is actually charged. Now we need some stone signs. Yes, we do. Yep, we could do with a lot of things like that. It doesn't even have to be a stone sign. We could have like, if we could have bark signs, then acacia would probably be okay, right? Because it would be gray. That, or we need a wood that's like a gray color. Not that I want more gray, but like if we had a medium gray, like something that was between the deep slate and the normal stone. Anyway, we should probably add a little bit of texture here. Oh, that was the wrong way. It looks pretty good. I think I need something in here though. Bit too much. So if we put a crate there, unfortunately it's going to block the view, right? Like it's going to cut off that. So I think what we'll do is maybe we'll switch. We'll put this back to normal. Put a crate sort of there. Although that kind of feels funny. Why would you have a crate on the other side of the drain? Just don't know what we could put. I mean, we could do this. Do we like that? What do you think, chat? When is the next Citadel Cafe episode coming out? Either tonight or tomorrow. It's recorded. I just got busy today and did not have time to edit it this morning. But it's in the bag, and the blog post is ready to go. The only thing left to do is just the audio editing. It's like an hour and a half, maybe. So the plan tonight was to jump in after dinner, but we'll see. Bit similar to the top, yeah. I mean, it sort of works, but yeah, I also agree. I mean, it's identical to the top. Identical to the top. Guess we'll put these back for now. Oh, I'm out of note blocks. So a note block. Guess we could try composter and a barrel. I think all of them are going to hide all that work we just did to highlight something. So I'll have to figure out what's the next best thing. The soul, hello. Yeah, so again, that is very similar. So I think that looks cool. It feels funny that that's on the other side of the drain, but if we put it over here, then it just hides. Like if you're standing here, you can't see anything what's going on. So I kind of like that over there better, but we could also try. Barrel is too similar in color, I think. And composter is going to have the same problem. They're all full blocks, right? I think I like the crate the best. I like the composter too, though. Yep, I think that looks the least like it's meant to be part of that. So I think that works. Oh, I meant to bring a dark oak sign. Hold on. Oh, now it looks like it's part of the... No, I think I like the... I don't know. That looks wet, though, so that's cool. What if we just went back to this? That clashes. Dang it. I guess maybe a barrel? I think the barrel works the best with the dark oak. Do you prefer the dark oak sign, or would you like the... I guess we could try to put the barrel sideways. Trapdoor on composter might look like it mixed there with a purpose, man. Maybe. It would certainly make it taller. But then that's very similar to the top too, right? So I find when you have blocks that are being used as fences, when you use them as something else, it feels strange because then you're like, but I thought that was a fence, because then your brain's like, why is the fence on the top of the composter? Ah, will a sign work on the side of a block and hold the water? I would imagine it would. I would imagine it would. Yeah, let's do spruce maybe. I would say yes. What I would do here is probably use a stripped dark oak log instead. I guess we could try a barrel too. So if we did that, and then we can either do dark oak. Or go with a barrel and do the same thing and like make the barrel look like it's more robust. I think I like that. I think I prefer that. Yep, I'm gonna go with the barrel. And at least with the signs on it, it doesn't look like a cookie cutter version of what we have over here, right? At least they look a little different, right? So good. I like that. Yeah, we don't want to put anything there unless it's really low. I could test it with like a slab here. Not sure what we could put in here. I could change that to a different kind of brick and then put another like little like a head on top of it, and that might work. I do kind of like the idea of something there. Could you put a stone button over the stairs to stop the flow? No, water will wash away button. But signs hold back the water, right? Where I have that. I don't think I have any mud bricks in mini blocks. I do have mud bricks in this sort of formation though. At least I don't think I have any mud brick mini blocks. Let's go find out. I think all of these are pre-119. I've updated the Wandering Trader to 119.3, but I don't know that we've traded that much since. Jungle blocks might work. Yep. Do not have. I got one more place I can check. that's a no. I did want a slab though. What's new with the trader? I think it's just that the trader has been updated to include the new blocks from 119. Like mud bricks and things. I just don't think we've traded with him often enough to get the things that I wanted to try. So what I was thinking was with mud bricks we could do this. I can do it with regular bricks. So you can put a brick on the ground, right? And you can put this guy here. And it just looks like a pile of stuff, right? Or we could go above the plane of the ground with like just a slab, right? And then also do maybe not that way, maybe the other way. I think the slab works better because it hides less of the thing. I just want to see, I want to be able to see the water coming out. And the other thing we had was that kind of a brick, but this, the only thing I have here is a stair. And that's too similar in color. So maybe we'll just do a slab. It would look really cool with a full block, but of course the full block is gonna hide everything. Disco Creeper, day's going well, thanks. The old adulting and errand running, and now we're doing some Minecraft stuff. Now I feel like I want to have something here. I know I don't want to do a pressure plate. What could we do on this that would look cool? We could add maybe a blast furnace or something. I don't want to do another chiseled block. Oh, you know what? We're going to need a light down here. I bet we can just stick a fence post on this and create a hanging lantern down here. Yeah. I'll wait for it to get dark, but that's probably what we're going to need. Probably what we need. So I'll make sure I have a couple of fence posts, that, a little blue lantern. I don't think we're going to need a chain, but I'll bring one just in case. Yeah, that would end up being like right there. We'd probably end up having it go sideways maybe, so it's visible. Oh, I need a wall. Andesite or stone brick. Thanks for the lurky, WP. I hope your device is charged. Winky face. And then 1 and 2. Now. Yeah, I think we'll go sideways with it. Not that way. Could be a little bit higher, couldn't it? Cool thing about this, if you add a wall to the top of it, it drops the fence gate. So it has a little arc to it. I don't think I'd want that any higher because it'll compete with the archway, and I think I need two. It needs to be a different texture, whatever that is. I don't think cobble's what I want. So what's happening here is that we've got the andesite in the background and in the foreground, and so I'm trying to remove that clash. So we'll try this one. That to me is too bright. And we'll go back to this one. Nope. And that of course looks okay. This is where I really wish we had different colors for the bottoms of these. So maybe we can put in a deep slate wall there. I think that's how we did the other one on the top of the tower. Oh, that helps. Very similar in color to the iron on the lantern. And then just to make sure, that only works if we do both of them as andesite, and I've already established that I don't want to do the top as andesite, so we'll go with polished, but I want to check to see if polished looks good on the top. It's so nice when you have staircases starting to be finished around your area. It really starts to feel like a finished build. I think we have a winner. I almost want to go with a darker wood. Yeah, I think if we found, go get some fence gates and fences and dark oak, I think that might be better. Can't think of anything else. The birch is too light. Orange isn't going to work. Yeah, there's no other wood color that really works, is there? Don't need the chain. Just so it stands out against the railing and stuff. Now it seems out of place. I could go... This could be black, but I don't have fence gates in... Oh, and those don't connect anyway. Yeah, so it has to be combo fence gate. There's no netherite brick, and there's no nether brick fence gates, which sucks. Whoops. So I'm glad that it's nighttime because now we can check, and oh boy, yep. All kinds of do not walk down here at night. Wonder how far this lantern is going to get us. Not terribly far, I don't think. Oh, but it's up high, so that's good. Shut the front door. We get all the way up to here. Nice. Ooh, that looks nice too. Close this a little bit. It's not so bright that everything is like lit up like a Christmas tree. I like it. Is there a world tour that I can watch? Yes, it's on the YouTube VOD channel, which is linked in the stream chat. Thanks to Dan. Appreciate it, Dan. Oh, distracted by not dying. I think I pushed him into the berry bush. Yeah, the world tour doesn't include too much of this area, but it's the rest of the server that I built. Sorry, my builds on the rest of the server are what's included in that. All right, don't need that. So I think that is the end of this staircase. I want to say this is done now. So then now, yeah, the thing here is the in-between. It's the bush. The bush in between. And we need lighting here, I think. Actually, yeah, this whole place is going to need lighting. We're going to have to come back here at night. What I can probably do is hide some glow lichen in places, like somewhere where it's not visible. Behind the tree, maybe. There's not really a space for it. They show up on my shaders really silly as bright, like shiny alien lichen, so I tend not to use them too much. But yes, I'm assuming all of this is very dark. So we may have to try and hide. We could hide a light underneath that. I'm not sure what we would do. Sea pickles, probably. Oh, we've got this to do too. I'll go get... We've got a few minutes left. I'll go get the mangrove stuff. Jungle. We can leave all the stone, or most of the stone, back here. Mud, muddy mangrove roots, that, and that. That should be all I need. I keep on collecting squid ink from just the squids that are just beaching themselves in the river down there. Pretty funny. Yeah, I think we can maybe add a little bit here too. I don't want to do another drain because that seems like a kind of a cop-out. We definitely want to have some of this carved away though. We did have this like line of stone that seemed to be coming through. don't know if that sort of makes sense. It may not matter once we start covering things up. If we do that, then we'll want to have probably these two. And then roots. Like so. Maybe not there. You can only just sort of see it. It kind of gives it a little bit of a different vibe. Although I feel like maybe we could just take this down. Maybe just leave it as a whole. Or actually maybe we'll tuck this back. Do that there. Yeah, that feels a little bit better. I'm not even really sure about this. It just feels very flat compared to everything else. Yeah, this is where I want some sort of smaller bush. Do we... I don't know if we have... I haven't checked. Do we have... Did anybody notice in my chests of mini blocks, do I have... Do I have like a bush mini block, like a leaf mini block? Got flowering ones. They're probably not the right shape anyway. Do I have a backup of this area before I started West Hill? Yep, I would have. There's videos online. I've deleted the video, the hard copy of the videos, because like, why would you keep them? Yeah, that would look weird even if it was mangrove. That's fine. Maybe just leave it like that. Oh, we could put like a fern maybe. But yeah, I've got before we update the Citadel to any new version of Minecraft, whether it's a 0.1, 0.2, or whether it's a full major update from 1.18 to 1.19, I always download a backup of the world. So all I would have to do is go back to a version that predates 2020. So 1.16, and this area would look as it was generated. I could also just run a copy of Minecraft that's like 1.16 or earlier, and just generate a new world, like a single player world on my hard drive with this seed, and this should still be exactly the same. But yeah, one of the things I thought about doing was having like one of those cool videos when it's done of like having like a slow pan, you know, over the area, and then kind of like slowly crossfade from like original generation to all the stuff that I've done, you know, in several different shots. I think that could be kind of cool. I really need to start promoting my work and my work in Minecraft on things like TikTok and other social media. Instagram is kind of my personal one. I do post the podcast, but I try not to get too Minecrafty on it, just because the existing audience is kind of expecting different stuff. Oh, it's right in the middle. Nice. Hopefully this looks okay. Yeah, I think I like that. I don't think I'd want two of them. We'll try it. No, it's too symmetrical when you do it that way. That's fine. Worth a shot. We need a light down here too, I would think. And also along here. Oh yeah. All kinds of zeros. Thank you, Dan. Much appreciated. So if I was to put a light down here, I'd imagine that's where I would put it, because it would cover a lot this way. We would just probably do the same sort of thing. And I think, why rock the boat, right? We should probably just do that design over again. Try not to sleep, because I want the darkness to be able to test this. No! Did she do it? Did they do it? They did it. That's fine. That's funny. I forgot they were online. I want those. Gate. Don't know why I have arrows. Two of those, one of those, and a lantern. No, Dan. Well, we'll pass everybody on to somebody else. There was a pre-existing conversation. I guess we could just do this. I guess it depends on how tall this has to be. That feels a little tall, maybe. Fox Nakamori subscribing at tier 1, 29 months. Holy smokes, Fox. That's amazing. Thank you ever so much. Almost 30 months. You know, on this side we might be able to get away with just doing the stone wall on the top. Oh no, that's too low. Yeah, okay. I always feel like these things get too high, but then it doesn't work out. Where's my other? There it is there. Forget how long the chain is on lanterns sometimes. That stays with the same pattern, but I've got a funny feeling that this might look better with on this side with the stone bricks. We'll see. It's because of the base, I think. I dropped something in the water. Where'd it go? I'll leave it like that for now, but we might end up flipping it back. All right. So, without having to wait for nighttime, we can at least... Yeah, we didn't really get much of a crack into this. It only goes about so far. I've got spawning spaces all over the edges of the rivers. Like, I'm not worried about that so much. It was more about places where you don't want things to sneak up on you. And the whole town is not completely spawn-proof, but good news is that gets us way up to here. Like, this is something that a solid placement of a street light here would probably take care of the rest of this. So we could be okay. Or we could hang a lantern somewhere on the wall here. Or if there was one on the front door. Is that a full block? No, it's a slab. Yeah, we could do something like that down on the front porch. Maybe that's what we do here. Maybe instead of a bush here, we create like a little lantern, like a little wall with a lantern on it. That could be what's needed there. That would actually probably do a good job. But cool. Right on. Well, I think that's a good spot to wrap up for the day. This has come together quite nicely. We started off working on the up part here, the roadside, a little bit of a custom tree here, finishing that off, touching up this bush as it goes down on the right-hand side, also adding in this bush as well as access to the drawbridge here, and then a little bit of work here. Then we switched gears, worked a little bit on this tree, and then had this come together, this kind of green wall that kind of comes down, which I really quite like the layering with the mangrove roots and the rooted mangrove roots, or muddy mangrove roots, which are below. I get muddy mangrove roots and rooted dirt mixed up in my head. I know they're different, but I mince the two definitions all the time. Then we finish off these stairs, added a light, and the real fun part, we added a little drain down here at the bottom, which looks really cool. I quite like that. So the left here is a big old bush that is very ugly and needs to be completely reshaped. Probably with like a bit of a cliff. I think what I'm going to do, rather than having the bush come right down to the water, I'm probably going to have the earth be like there, and we'll actually have like an overhang where there's actually like a dirt cliff that kind of has things underneath it. So that'll be cool. And then we'll have to finish up this. This is all just kind of like a sketch of where I wanted the vine to go, but we'll have to finish that up and we'll exchange some blocks and whatnot. And then we took a little bit of time on the other side to just finish up a small area over here. This was done yesterday, and then today we just kind of like tucked away a little bush in there. It's nothing too fancy, but I think it works. It's fine. And then we could probably end up with a couple of things down here. I might end up doing another one of these out there somewhere. Maybe like we could have something like that, but then this becomes a weird connection. So we'll have to see what we want to do there. and how we want to connect everything. I may also make that into a slab. We'll have to see. And there's a little bit of seascape that has to happen, a little bit of a river embankment that has to change, but other than that, we're good. And then I'd imagine I'll probably just take a couple minutes after we finish off this build, and we'll just kind of like do a pass on this area. We'll probably have to do the road first, but that'll be what's happening next. Not sure about that connection, actually. 2 bricks in there. Yeah. Cool. Lots of good stuff. So if you've enjoyed this, make sure you leave a follow before you take off. I am going to pass you along to somebody else playing Minecraft. I think Slice Slime is live, so we'll pass you on. Make sure you check out the Spawn Chunks, new episode out this week, and the Citadel Cafe. New episode was recorded last night. I'll be editing and posting that in the next day or so. So you can check that out at thecitadelcafe.com or on your favorite podcasting app. You can also check out the Patreon page, which is one of the ways that you can get access to my Discord and support the channel. Fox Nakamori just subbed at tier 1. That's another way to get access to the Discord, as well as support me here on Twitch. But you know, things are tight these days for a lot of people, and Patreon is the most affordable way to support me, and it's the most sustainable. So if you're looking for an option, check out patreon.com/JoelDuggan. That's it for me, folks. I will be back tomorrow with Lego. Lego stream tomorrow will be 1 hour earlier. I will notify everybody on Twitter and in the Discord. I've got a family dinner tomorrow night, so I'm going to just start the stream around noon my time instead of 1 o'clock, just so I can get it done and not have to be right up against dinner time. So thanks again for hanging out, folks. We will see y'all next time. Bye for now.